Hi, my name is Giavonna. I'm a first year at University of Delaware, majoring in dance with a minor in performance theater, and my obscure but phenomenal moment in African American history is none other than the dancing anthropologist Katherine Dunham. Katherine Mary Dunham was an American dancer, choreographer, anthropologist, and social activist. She is one of the most renowned modern dance artists of the 20th century. She has been called the Queen Mother of Black Dance. Born June 22, 1909, in Glen Ellen, Illinois, to a French-Canadian mother, Fanny Ju Dunham, and an African-American father, Albert Millard Dunham, a descendant of enslaved people from Madagascar and West Africa, she had an older brother named Albert Jr., born 1907, and the siblings shared a very close bond. Tragically, Catherine lost her mother at the age of 4 around 1913. Following this loss, she and her brother lived for a time with their aunt Lulu on the south side of Chicago, where she was exposed to music and dance. This early exposure ignited her passion for the performing arts, and she began taking dance lessons, including classes at a modern dance club. Catherine suffered from rheumatic fever and arthritis in her knees during her youth, but these challenges did not deter her from pursuing her love of dance. At the age of 15, she organized a fundraiser called Blue Moon Cafe to raise money for her local church, making her first public performance. After graduating high school, she joined her brother at the University of Chicago to study philosophy. However, after one semester, she soon realized that philosophy was not the right fit for her and shifted her focus to anthropology. While at the University of Chicago, Catherine combined her interests in dance and anthropology, conducting intensive pioneering ethnographic field research in Jamaica, Martinique, Trinidad, and Haiti. Her research focused on African diaspora dance, documenting rituals that had previously gone unrecorded. She captured her studies through silent films that emphasized body mechanics and published several books detailing her research. By the age of 21, she formed her first dance company, Ballet Negre, in 1931. She later established the Negro Dance Group in 1933 and the renowned Katherine Dunham Dance Company in the late 1930s and 40s. Dunham created the first specialized Afro-modern dance technique, which combined African American rhythms, Caribbean dance forms, and traditional ballet. This technique was designed to teach dance as a way of life, incorporating physical, psychological, and spiritual training. While she was known to be a researcher, she also achieved significant Broadway and Hollywood success by pioneering African Caribbean dance, electrifying audiences with productions like Cabin in the Sky and Stormy Weather. The 1943 film Stormy Weather is particularly notable for featuring an all-black cast, including legendary artists like Lena Horne, Bilbo Jangles Robinson, and the Nicholas Brothers. And in this film, it shows her obscure but phenomenal moment in African American history. The film director Andrew L. Stone originally wanted the dance number to portray negative stereotypes, including hookers and pimps. However, Catherine firmly refused to perform such a number, stating "no nothing doing," and threatened to quit the movie unless she and her dance troupe could perform a routine free of racist stereotypes. Stone ultimately agreed to her demands, and Catherine choreographed a modern ballet for Stormy Weather, and its first of its kind to ever be captured on film, which she titled Escapist Impression. Even though Catherine was very busy, she still found time for love. She first married to Georgia McCoe, a black postal worker, in 1931, but unfortunately their marriage did end in 1938 as their paths no longer aligned with each other. In 1949, she married John Pratt, a white Canadian theatrical designer who designed all of her sets and costumes for her shows until his passing in 1986. Together, they had only one child, a daughter named Marie Christine Dunham Pratt, whom they adopted when she was an infant from a Roman Catholic convent nursery in France. Throughout her years, she also advocated for her people and for what was right. She famously boycotted segregated venues, refusing to perform in places that discriminated against audiences based on race. At the age of 82, she undertook a 47-day hunger strike to protest the U.S. government's discriminatory treatment of Haitian boat people. In 1950, she choreographed Southland, a ballet that depicted the lynching of a black man, highlighting the social issues of her time. She officially retired from the stage in 1967 after a final performance at the Apollo Theater in Harlem, New York. Following her retirement, she focused on teaching, hosting annual master's seminars in St. Louis, and founding the Katherine Dunham Centers for Arts and Humanities in East St. Louis to train local youth. Her technique continues to influence modern dance today, blending polyrhythmic movement with classical ballet. She passed away peacefully in her sleep at the age of 96 on May 21, 2006 in New York City. And that is the story of Katherine Mary Dunham. Thank you for watching.